respect for children. From the late Ayatollah Qadhi, may God be pleased with him. One day, we were in the presence of the late Mr. Haddad, may God sanctify his soul, and another person. Mr. Haddad was talking to that person, a lady, about how to treat children, saying that one should not harm them or punish them excessively. Punishment has its place. Everything should be in its proper place. One should be lenient with them, especially if, suppose, the child is a Sayyid, as their position is more precise and sensitive. Then he said, "One day, the late Mr. Qadhi, may God sanctify his soul, came to Karbala." He continued, "We were walking with him, the late Mr. Qadhi, until we reached the door of the house. At that moment, my little daughter followed us, grabbed my clothes, and wouldn't let go. She kept crying to come with us. At that moment, I got angry at her stubborn insistence, and I said to Mr. Qadhi, 'Sir, let me throw her into the house,' or something like that." As soon as I said this, the late Mr. Qadhi stopped, and the veins in his neck swelled. He turned to me with great indignation and said, "By what right did you insult the offspring of the Prophet and make such a statement? By what right?" Of course, he didn't mean to insult. The child was just being a child, and he perceived her actions as stubbornness. It doesn't matter from this perspective whether the child is a Sayyid or not. A child is innocent. The late Mr. Qadhi said with severe anger, "By what right did you do this? With whose permission did you interfere in God's domain and do such a thing?" Mr. Haddad said, he, the late Mr. Qadhi, was very angry and did not speak to us for a while. Then we apologized, saying, "Sir, forgive us. We did wrong," and so on. He, the late Mr. Qadhi, gradually calmed down. See? This is the method of the great ones, the saints of God.